There we go. I was out late last night driving. I turned on my AM radio. And sometimes late at night can it cross 10 or 12 states, some 4,000 miles away. And I was listening to an all-night talk show radio. So 14-year-old kids and they just discovered rock and roll. But he was having a real tough time trying to keep it all straight. And this is what he said. He said that Bruce was the king. Nah. Elvis was the chairman of the board. Oh, Blue Eyes was the boss. And Dylan was the muse. Dylan's always the muse. I said, no, 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 you got some of that wrong. You got the right names, the wrong jobs for the song. So since I got a few on you, tell you what I'm gonna do. Not too long ago, I was just like you. And Bruce is the boss. Elvis is the king. Oh, Blue Eyes, he's the chairman of the board. And Dylan's the muse. Dylan's always the muse. Alright, here we go. David Bowie's the thin white tip Johnny Cash, the man in black. He walked that line, just kept coming back. Aretha is the queen of soul. She understands the funk and roll. Well, James Brown was just another case. He had 3 names to match that good-looking face. Sober number 1, Godfather Soul, the hardest working man in showbiz was he. Some of the greats don't even get a name. James Brown so bad he had 3. Some say Johnny B should be the king. I see nothing wrong with that. They've been built like royalty. There's nothing wrong with 2 kings. What about the Glamour twins? Maybe we should have 3. Bruce is the boss. Elvis is the king. Oh, Blue Eyes, he's the chairman of the board. And Dylan's the muse. Dylan's always the muse. Here's the hard part. Well, Janice is the pearl. Morrison the Lizard King. Ted the Motor City Madman. On just anything. Clapped in a slow hand, or God depends who you ask. Ozzy, just Ozzy, drinking from a flask. Hammer man, his voice floats like a flute. A black jazz man in a Celtic suit. The fanfare off from Liverpool, no band's been more instrumental. Piano man's from the island, here he's going classical. JD and SC, the spirit of rock and roll. Bruce is the boss. Elvis is the king. Oh, Blue Eyes, he's the chairman of the board. And Dylan's the muse. Dylan's always the muse. Let's dance. It's a quiet dance. Well, they say it started somewhere in Memphis, somewhere in the Black Knights of the Delta. And somehow, someway, over the last 60 years, it spread worldwide. Worldwide, even to the Hague. But you don't need to know much. You don't need to know much. You can feel it in your soul. Hear the guitar lead down the backbeat. The saving power of rock and roll. And you may only be 14, but don't you stall. Now that you got it all straight on my rock and roll call. There's one more thing I gotta say. We got a whole new school out there now. We got the Dave Matthews Band, Widespread Panic, Fish and the Naked Ladies, the Black and Counting Crows, the Wallflowers too. They know what Aretha was talking about. They know what James is doing. He slid across the stage. They can feel the ooby dooby man's lonely pain. They don't like aping, chafing, and rhyming Simon. Who do you down by the schoolyard? They Dylan's the muse. Dylan's always my muse. Oh, Simmy, don't you abuse me, confuse me, diffuse me or lose me, ruse me, choose me. When I want to stand alone in the crowded shopping mall, maybe speak up and have the goal. Maybe one day I'll even grow up and be 6 feet tall, which would still be short in the Netherlands, but for right now I'm just gonna finish my rock and roll poem. One more time. And Bruce is the boss, Elvis is the king. Oh, Blue Eyes, he's the chairman of the board, and Dylan's the muse. Dylan's always 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 the muse. Always, 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 always. Hello, baby. Ponytail hanging down. There's a wiggle and a walk, giggle and a talk. Ow, make the world go round, round, round. Ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl. Make me act so funny, spend my money, feel real loose like a long-ass hook. I said, oh baby, that's what I like. Hello, baby.